In this video, we're going to go over how to draw arcs on the canvas in Python Tkinter. An arc is like a slice of a pie. It's a curved part of a circle between two angles. To draw an arc on the canvas, you first have to call the createArc method and pass in two sets of XY coordinates. Arcs are drawn inside of an invisible rectangle, which is why we provide two XY coordinates, one for the top left corner and one for the bottom right corner. These define the size and shape of the rectangle, which controls the size and curve of the arc. If you run the code, the arc should look something like this. Like I said before, an arc is a curved part of a circle between two angles. Sometimes you need to set those angles directly, and to do that, it's important to understand how angles work on a circle. A circle starts at 0 degrees at the 3 o'clock position. As you move counterclockwise, the angle increases, going all the way up to 360 degrees to complete a full circle. To set an arc starting angle, you use the start option and set it to your desired angle. I'll start by setting start equal to 0. Since 0 is the default value, there won't be a visual change when I run the code. But pay attention to where my mouse is. That's where the arc begins. Next, I'll set start equal to 90, then start equal to 180, start equal to 270, and finally start equal to 360. You may have noticed that the arc looks the same when start is equal to 0 as it does when start is equal to 360. That's because 360 is a full circle and brings us right back to where we started. To set an arc's end angle, you use the extent option. This controls how many degrees the arc extends from the starting angle. If I set start equal to 0 and extent equal to 90, the arc doesn't change. That's because 90 is the default value for extent. Now if I set extent equal to 180, the arc becomes a semicircle. And if I set extent equal to 270, it's almost a full circle just missing 1/4. And if I set extent equal to 360, you'll only see a line at the start angle. That's because createArc doesn't draw a full circle, it skips it entirely. You'll get the same result if you use any multiple of 360. Now let's look at negative extents. While positive values move counterclockwise, negative values move clockwise. Here's what extent equal to negative 90 looks like, and here's extent equal to negative 180. You can change the arc's appearance by using the style option. There are 3 styles you can choose from: pie slice, chord, and arc. The first style, pie slice, is the default. This is what the chord style looks like. It connects the start and end points with a straight line. And finally, here's the arc style. It draws just a curved outline with no fill or connecting lines. By default, the inside of the arc is transparent, but you can give it a color by setting the fill option. You can also change the arc's outline color by using the outline option. And you can change the outline's thickness by using the width option. Okay, so that's how you draw arcs onto the canvas in Python Tkinter. Thank you for watching.